Good morning, it's Milt here, Beijing Living Like a Boss. May 20th of 2023. It is the May long weekend, so gonna have 4 days here to tool around on the bike, and we're gonna start at her here early this morning. It's currently maybe 6 o'clock in the morning. Already hotter than heck, considering. Got all my riding gear on, and that might be coming off later on today, but we'll see what happens there. What we're going to do is just leave home here and get across the ferry, go into the Okanagan. I got a friend over there. I'm going to meet up with her at the old Timmy's, a great gathering place in Kelowna. Carry on from there, heading on down to Port Moody, and got another friend down there. Gonna give her a visit. Might even stop in and see my cousins down there in Chilliwack, but we'll see about that probably on the way home. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. So I'll see you on the road. Let's start living like a boss. This is the picture of the rear tire on my Indian before I left on this trip, which looks like she's pretty much worn out and not many miles left in her. Carry on ahead up here. We're going to stop in at Cherryville, stop at the Roadhouse for breakfast. We're stopping here at the Roadhouse restaurant. Hopefully have some breakfast here. This is in Cherryville. Rode through a little bit of rain, but I think we're heading into some blue sky up there. The people that run this Roadhouse, they sort of have a dedication to Indian motorcycles, by the way. Pretty cool. And then they got a cool little Studebaker advertising. But inside the Cherryville pub and Roadhouse, they're not open till 10, but they're gonna make you breakfast anyway. Pretty cool. This is Megan, one of the hard-working people at the Cherryville Roadhouse. They weren't open until 10. I was there 40 minutes ahead. They opened up anyway, made me a breakfast sandwich, and sent me on my way. I guess it pays to stop in and patronize the particular places over the years. After breakfast, I just proceeded over into the Okanagan and met this awesome lady here in Tim Hortons in Kelowna. She had a problem with her exhaust bolts there backing off, so we fixed all them up and then rode out to Merritt, of which I just left from there out further west, and she returned back to her place in Kelowna. Made it all the way to Port Moody under some pretty nice clear blue skies. It was nice riding all the way there with no troubles. This is my second friend that I'm arriving at her address, actually, and we're going to spend a couple of days just touring around the lower mainland down there and see what there is to see, and go from there. I met these two different ladies because I currently host a Bunkabiker website there, so just bikers can randomly phone up or make arrangements, stay overnight, put a tent up, do all kinds of stuff like that. You know, for a place to stay, it cuts down on their expenses, and I get to meet a whole whack of avid bikers like myself. And the way the Bunkabiker works is they extend the same hospitality as I extended them, so it's a win-win situation. I took a picture of the rear tire after I arrived at Port Moody there, and It looks pretty much the same, except there are some spots appearing in it where the two different rubber compounds are showing signs of wearing through. So I think I'm still going to be good on the way home, but we'll just see what happens. Through the Bunkabiker website there, the whole idea of it is to extend hospitality to your other bikers that need a place to stay. And when they stay at my place, they either put up a tent or I put them up in my RV. More of a rustic look than what I'm experiencing tonight. So, but anyway, I think I got the better of the hospitalities. This here is a fantastic view on top of watching eagles fly by. It's a beautiful sunset. This is the view up on the gondola near Squamish, BC. If you're ever up in that way there on the Sea to Sky Road, take advantage of it. It's a beautiful experience. From the gondola, we just proceeded down the road there to the Britannia Mine, which is another very worthwhile experience to check in, see how hard life really was back in those mining days. Of course, I can't resist going by a piece of old equipment. This is a particular Cat 10, been semi-restored many years ago, and it's on display at the Britannia. And then a little while later, on our way into downtown there, spotted this old car just nested beside the highway there, just living life. From the Britannia Mine, we headed right back down into downtown Port Moody and grabbed the LRT train heading to Granville Island right in Vancouver there, right on the coast. Kind of an awesome ride there. They saved there's no operator on these trains, so it's all artificial intelligence running these things. So they do still have the windshield seating available, so it's usually seated kids in there, but of course I'm the biggest kid of all, so I got to sit on the seat and take a video of us heading into our destination station here, where we got off and took a little bit of a harbor ferry from that point over to Granville Island. It was pretty cool. We finally got ourselves over to Granville Island, and since neither of us were having to drive anything anywhere, there's only two rules of the day. Rule number one is drink margaritas. Rule number two is drink more margaritas. So that's what we did down at Granville. Touristed around, looked at all the exhibits and markets, and bought a little bit of stuff there to make dinner, and then it's back off to Laura's place, and I'll be hitting the darn trail in the morning. Headed back home. While we were having our margaritas, there was little area out there that had several artists there playing their music. This sounds like Zamfir and the Pan Flute. I left Laura's place there pretty early in the morning, and then rode a few hours there in the rain, but here in the sunshine, just coming off the connector down to Kelowna. The RCMP were having their 150th anniversary, and they pulled everybody in off the highway there just to take part in it. Pretty cool accomplishment. Well, I made it back home, and here's the picture of the tire after I got home, which still looks not as bad as what I was envisioning. I thought I'd see some cords by now, but we're going to go to the dark side here, I think. I already got the tire ordered at the tire shop, and we're going to put that on probably in a week or so here when it gets here. And then I did have to order up another tire from I use Fort 9 to get my tires for the bike, and the front tire leaves a lot to be desired too. I can't believe I was riding in the rain with it worn down this much, but anyway, 21,000 kilometers on the bike. These are the original tires, and yeah, they've done their service. It's time to replace these and get on some more riding later on here in the summer. That's it for now. We'll bring you back when we get this dark side installed, the regular car tire. Have a great day. We will catch up to you later.